All right, today we're going to decode the secret language of your body, and that language is hormones. These are the invisible messengers that are basically running the show, controlling everything from your mood to your metabolism. So let's just dive right in.
Have you ever really thought about that? How you can jump out of the way of something without even thinking, or how you feel that rush of energy after you eat, or even just why you wake up in the morning? It's not magic, believe me. It's an incredibly smart biological system that's working 24/7.
And the name of that system is the endocrine system. The best way to think about it is like your body's own internal wireless network. It's constantly sending out these little data packets, we call them hormones, that travel through your bloodstream to tell different parts of your body exactly what to do and when to do it.
So first up, let's talk about your body's first responders, the adrenal glands. These are these tiny little glands that sit right on top of your kidneys, and they are basically the command center for how you handle stress and keep everything in balance.
Now, the adrenal glands have two main parts, and each one produces totally different hormones. You've got the outer part, the cortex, which releases aldosterone and cortisol for more long-term stuff. And then you've got the inner part, the medulla, which makes that famous duo for immediate action, epinephrine and norepinephrine. Each one has a super specific job.
Let's start with that inner part first. Epinephrine and norepinephrine, you might know them as adrenaline and noradrenaline, are the hormones behind that fight or flight response. That sudden scare, that moment of danger. These hormones just flood your system. They get your heart racing, they sharpen your focus in a split second. It is literally your body's built-in emergency alert. The outer part of the adrenal glands, the cortex, it handles more the day-to-day management. So cortisol gets a bad rap as the stress hormone, but its real job is to boost your blood sugar to give you the energy you need to deal with that stress. And at the same time, aldosterone is focused on balance. It's managing your salt levels to make sure everything inside is running just right.
Okay, next up is the pancreas. This organ is pretty much your body's ultimate energy manager. Its whole job is to handle the fuel, the energy, that you get from the food you eat.
And the pancreas has this amazing two-hormone system. It's a power duo. So after you eat, your blood sugar goes up, right? The pancreas releases insulin, which basically tells your cells, hey, open up, store this energy. But then, when you get hungry and your blood sugar starts to drop, it releases the other hormone, glucagon, which says, okay, time to release that stored energy. They're a perfectly balanced team of opposites.
And this just shows you how elegant the whole system is. It's this constant, delicate dance going on inside you. One hormone is putting fuel away for later, and the other is calling on it right when you need it. It's perfect teamwork, and it makes sure your body has a steady supply of energy no matter what.
Now, if the pancreas is managing your fuel from moment to moment, the thyroid is what sets the overall pace for how fast your body's engine runs. Think of it like the thermostat for your house or the cruise control in your car. It sets the baseline.
This gland is located in your neck, and it produces two different sets of hormones with totally different jobs. You've got T3 and T4, which are all about your metabolism and energy, and then you have calcitonin, which has a very specialized job managing calcium. So, T3 and T4, those are the hormones that set your body's idle speed. Basically, how fast you burn energy just sitting there doing nothing. You know that person who can eat anything and never seems to gain a pound? Yeah, their thyroid might just be setting a really fast pace. Meanwhile, calcitonin is busy making sure your blood calcium levels don't get too high, pushing any extra into your bones for safekeeping. Okay, so we've met the main players here, the adrenals, the pancreas, the thyroid. But the key thing to remember is that none of them work alone. They are all part of this huge, coordinated effort to achieve one single, incredibly important goal.
And that goal has a name. It's called homeostasis. I know it's a bit of a fancy word, but the idea is actually really simple. It's all about keeping your body in a state of stable, balanced equilibrium. Not too hot, not too cold, not too much sugar, not too little. Everything just right. This is the entire point of the endocrine system. So just think about your average day. A stressful deadline hits, boom, your adrenals kick in. You grab lunch, your pancreas gets to work, and all the while, your thyroid is just humming along in the background, setting the overall pace for everything. It's a non-stop, dynamic balancing act.
And that's really the big takeaway here. These hormones, these tiny little chemical messengers, they are the conductors of this incredible internal orchestra. They all work in perfect harmony to keep you alive, to keep you stable, and to help you navigate the world around you.
Which, of course, leaves us with one final big question. We've seen how perfectly this whole system is designed to work, but what happens when that communication breaks down?
What if a signal doesn't get sent or a message isn't received the right way? Well, that's when the entire balance can get thrown off, and it really shows you just how vital this hidden network truly is.